What's going on, my people? All right, so we're gonna start it off like this. We're gonna get right into it. Don't take no time. Let's get directly into the messages.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the dust-up between Sharon Osbourne and Cheryl Underwood over the whole Piers Morgan, Meghan Markle kerfuffle that happened live on their show called The Talk, which is the CBS version of The View. You already know what time it is. It's an all-female panel, all liberal for the most part. You know, they try to pass off Meghan McCain on The View as a so-called conservative, but if she's conservative, I'm the Queen of England, but I digress. It's an all-female, all-liberal panel talking about the day's issues. Now, the dust-up, the argument, the little brouhaha between Sharon and Cheryl got so severe that Cheryl Underwood allegedly started crying. And the show has been put on quote-unquote hiatus for 2 days, but in my humble opinion, it might get all the way canceled because the issues between Cheryl Underwood and Sharon Osbourne, who, by the way, is Ozzy Osbourne's wife of Black Sabbath, the issues between them could be so severe that you might not be able to bring the show back together. Now, before I go any further, let's roll the clip. In this clip, you're going to see some of what Sharon Osbourne said to Cheryl Underwood and their back and forth. After we get done with that, I'll come back. I'll talk about what they said. I'll give you some more context behind what was going on there. Then I'll give you the rest of my 2 cents, my deep, detailed analysis. Then I'll wrap it on up with a nice bow on top. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
I feel even like I'm about to be put in the electric chair because I have a friend who is a racist, so that makes me a racist. And for me, at 68 years of age, to have to turn around and say, I ain't racist. What's it got to do with me? Okay, how can I be racist about anybody? How can I be racist about anybody or anything in my life? How can I?
Well, what? We'll be right back. We have more topics, so don't go over.
And I think we should stop this. I will ask you again, Cheryl. I've been asking you during the break. I'm asking you again. And don't try and cry, because if anyone should be crying, it should be me. This is the situation. You tell me where you have heard him say, educate me. Tell me when you have heard him say racist things. Educate me. Tell me.
It is not the exact words of racism. It's the implication and the reaction to it. To not want to address that because she is a Black woman and to try to dismiss it or to make it seem less than what it is. That's what makes it racist. But right now, I'm talking to a woman who I believe is my friend. And I don't want anybody here to watch this. It's either we're attacking you for being racist. And for that, if I articulate it,
I think that's already so.
But that is why I'm saying for me. I'm saying for me. For me. I thought I was asking a question about the perception for other people. That's why I prefaced it with, I've never heard you utter anything racist, but I have felt that Piers was racist in his stance against Meghan Markle, and the last time he was on this show, I said as much.
If he doesn't like someone, and I think this is for everybody who is born white. If Piers doesn't like someone and they happen to be Black, does that make him a racist?
No.
That's a no.
No.
Right. So why can't it be he just doesn't like her? Why does it have to be racist?
All right, you heard that, you saw that. Now, this was really crazy. And you know who I blame? Straight from the beginning, before we get into the meat and potatoes, you know who I blame? Meghan Markle, also known as Agent of Chaos. Okay, you've left a path of destruction in your wake, Miss Markle. The British royal family, they're in disarray right now because of what you're doing, talking about, oh, this my baby might have been dark-skinned, and they're racist, and they are bullying me. They made me try everything. You threw everybody up under the bus. You're trying to ruin them. You're trying to ruin the British monarch. You've been around for 1,200 years. You're trying to ruin them right now. Talking about, oh, you didn't know who the Queen of England was. Meanwhile, you wore a whole stand of Princess Diana as a little girl. So let's not play those games. And you're still a stand of her now, wearing the same outfits. And, it's a whole big mess of Meghan Markle and the British royal family. But then you got Piers Morgan to leave his job over at Good Morning Britain because he said a thing about you that you didn't like. You went and told the bosses over at ITV or wherever he is and to the board that oversees some of these things. Like, you can call a number in Britain. I didn't even know this. You can call a number. If you see a thing that's offensive or whatever on television, you can call a number and you could possibly have action coming against the person that said the quote unquote offensive thing. Meghan Markle herself went to the board and did that. So it probably was a meeting between Piers Morgan's bosses and Piers Morgan himself, and they're saying, hey, we're getting thousands of complaints. Meghan Markle done called us, so what are we going to do? He was like, you know what? All right, check it out. I'm out. Peace. That's probably what happened. All right. So Piers Morgan left his job. And then here you are potentially ruining the talk because Sharon Osbourne is a friend of Piers Morgan. And then they pretty much ambushed her over Piers Morgan, trying to accuse her of racism. So Meghan Markle, in my humble opinion, is the reason why all these things are happening. I'll talk about her a little bit more a little bit later. Let's go back to Sharon Osbourne. Now, Sharon Osbourne, from what I've been able to see, is pretty much a liberal person, pretty much open, and is not conservative at all, not what you would think of somebody that's going to defend themselves against an allegation of racism. But in this case, it's like, come on, like, look, I'm not racist. Piers Morgan is not racist. He did not say anything in his talk against Meghan Markle that was racist. And if you want to see that particular talk I'm talking about, I'll link to that in the description box below. But he.
But we got to get to other stuff. So got that, and I got to slide over here.
All right, guys, good morning. Code Boy 32 here. Check it out. So we're sitting in the Freedom Studio. And in front of me, I've got the EP Innovations and Needler System. And we're going to be doing a review on this guy here a little bit later on. I've got some perfectly trimmed and ready to go brass. So we're going to do some annealing on this thing. All right, guys, good morning. Code Boy 32 here. Right now, well, ladies and gentlemen, brass and any kind of reloading component is most important. You want it to last a long time. All right, what are we doing here? We're talking about HR8 and HR1446. Now, those are the two bills that are going up, and I bet you $100. It's either going to be this evening or it's going to be probably tomorrow that's going to go into the House for a vote. Now, as you know, the House, they have about a 5 or 6 vote advantage for the other guys over there who are the anti-loving freedom people who want to turn this world and this country into a communist state. What I believe is that we right now have a Congress that is unchecked. And not that they're unchecked because, hey, listen, we, the Republicans, had our day. Yeah, what the difference is that we did not throw these incredibly ridiculous bills up, spending billions and billions of dollars on nothing that has anything to do with the COVID-19. Now, the only saving grace, and I'm hoping that they do this because it's going to vote. They're going to vote on this big old $1.9 billion stimulus package, is that some of these little pork belly projects that they have in there may create jobs. But who knows? They'll probably go ahead and steer those away because the EPA says something bad or something else, or they can't dig a tunnel because there's a frog that's endangered. So they won't be able to do that because we can't do that, you know. So anyway, yeah, unchecked Congress. The only saving grace that I think that we have when it comes to H.R. 8 and 1446, which I think will come up to a vote today, is that there are enough people whose constituents have to speak up and tell their individual representatives that they are 2A folks. And in these areas, they are 2A. But I feel like these Congress people who are Democrats are too terrified and scared of Nancy Pelosi and the power that she wields. It's disgusting. I don't understand how in the world this woman is still in power with the incredible, let's just say, she's out of control. They are out of control. And they don't give a crap about me or you or our rights because they feel like they can do whatever they want. And again, the only saving grace that we have, ladies and gentlemen, is that there are enough representatives out there whose constituents, even though they're Democrats, they do like their guns. And they do like the Second Amendment. And they do like their freedoms. Now, the problem with H.R. 8 and 1446, if you're not familiar with that, is this universal background check. And another one is what we call closing the Charleston loophole. These little bills right here, they're small in comparison to, say, 127. Which Sheila Jackson Lee and that other jackass out there in Houston are trying to push forward. These are the ones that will chip away at our freedoms one piece at a time. If you understand this, there's going to be people out there, well, I just don't see that there's a problem or that's reasonable. Universal background checks on everything other than, well, I don't know, your wife, your son, your daughter, your brother. You know, those seem reasonable to people. And that's the scary part. Well, it's just the start. And if we allow them to do that, ladies and gentlemen, they don't have a problem in going at the next level. And that is exactly what they want to do. What's going to happen? This is my bet. We're going to vote on it this evening. The House will pass it. It'll be a party line vote. If not, the only saving grace, like I said, is that there's going to be some congressmen out there.
All right. I gotta start this one because we got an update. Apologize about that. Got an immediate update. 5 news coming to you.
What are you doing? I'm sorry, I left a gentleman alone in my apartment, so I'm tracking him to make sure he leaves. You're tracking him? Yeah, I track everybody. It's the NSA.
Okay. All right. Updates.
Did you ever think that the Second Amendment would be called unconstitutional? Yeah, sit by and watch this episode of Guns and Gadgets.
Good.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. It is Monday, it's the Monday Morning Grind, brought to us by Blackout Coffee. Please check them out if you haven't already. Then you're about to experience gourmet coffee, some awesome loose leaf teas, and some fantastic hot chocolates. It's made here in America by a small family, made in small batches, roasted every single day. You order today, it goes out today, and if not, if it's late in the day, then it'll go out tomorrow. They've been a huge supporter of Guns and Gadgets. They're great supporters of the Second Amendment. They donate money to help fight veteran suicides, and they send coffee overseas to our troops to help them get a little pick-me-up. And you can help all that happen by purchasing from Blackout Coffee. BlackoutCoffee.com/GNG is a direct link. And also down in the description, I'll have a code for you to save a little money if you would like as well. Now let's get into what's going on in South Carolina. So South Carolina, first off, 45 out of the 50 states have open carry. South Carolina doesn't. And even Massachusetts has open carry. It's not, I mean, it's like frowned upon. If you were seen outside with a gun, then the anti-gun communists will call the Gestapo on you. But you have a Second Amendment right to carry. It doesn't say how. In fact, I'm going to put here on the screen the actual handwritten verbiage on the Bill of Rights. This is the actual Bill of Rights from 1789. And you can see in there it says, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Doesn't say it has to have an outer garment on it. Doesn't say it can't be out in the open. Doesn't say it can't be an AR-15. Doesn't say anything other than that. It says shall not be infringed. Yet we're going to talk about what's going on in South Carolina. In fact, I'm going to play this clip that was sent to me by a viewer. You know who you are. Thank you very much for bringing this to my attention. It's a short little clip. It's from the local news, and it explains the gamut of things that's going on down there, the wide range and the spectrum of how people think about it. And then there's a couple things in this clip that I want to address.
South Carolinians could soon be able to carry a gun openly. This is up for debate right now over the new bill championed by an upstate lawmaker. Renee Wunderlich spoke to people for and against tonight.
South Carolina's House of Representatives is locked and loaded to debate a bill that would allow permit holding gun owners to openly carry a firearm.
So this is a bill that protects our Second Amendment rights, expands them, and prevents overreach from the federal government, and also opens up the ability to protect yourself.
But not all gun owners feel open carry is a good idea.
The only reason you would, Renee, is to intimidate.
Wow.
For those of us in firearm self-defense training circles, all you're doing by open carrying is identifying to the potential attacker who he needs to take out first.
The bill would allow a licensed gun owner to openly carry their weapon on their person or in their vehicle. Businesses or other buildings that didn't want people to open carry would have to post signs that specifically say no concealed or open carry weapons are allowed. The bill is supported from perhaps some unlikely community partners. Activist Jack Logan hands out gun locks and promotes firearm safety through his group Put Down Guns Now Young People.
I feel the open carry bill law will be the best for the state of South Carolina. It will prevent armed robberies and prevent people from being victims of crime.
But Dr. Robert Saul, a retired pediatrician and president of South Carolina's chapter of the American Academy of Pediatrics, says he doesn't see this as a safety bill.
Gun violence is the leading cause of death for children in South Carolina and in the country. This will do nothing to make children safer, in my estimation, or families safer.
Civil rights attorney John Reckenbile doesn't see this bill surviving a constitutional challenge in court.
Our decision we base everything on of gun laws is the Heller decision Justice Scalia wrote back before he passed away. And he literally says you don't have the absolute right to have any weapon at any time for any purpose. It's self-defense is the Second Amendment. So you're now saying that you've got an open carry law where you're going to be brandishing a weapon out in public and for everyone to see. What's the purpose of that for self-defense?
State representatives are set to debate the bill next week. In South Carolina, Renee Wunderlich, W1IFF News 4.
All right, so the bill is H3094, and they're going to be debating and voting on that in the South Carolina House this week. That cut you saw was from last week. And I'll have a link down below in the description. If you live in South Carolina, become aware of this bill and call your state representatives. I just want everybody to know that some of the views that were portrayed here in the news are 100% wrong. First, I want to address the opinion of the gentleman driving the truck, who says that the only reason someone would open carry is to intimidate. And those of us in the self-defense training community, who already said it, believe that open carrying is just identifying.
All right, look who's here. Hey, what's going on?
How's it going, DJ?
All is well. In a little minute, but I'm back up on here. You know.
No, it's nonstop. It's nonstop craziness. Yeah. So what are they? There's just so many distractions. You can't. We're constantly distracted, and I'm actually planning on going on today, but I'm in a little bit of a crunch in the crunch hour, and so yeah, but I'll get it in today. But it's I'm not hearing a lot. I'm not hearing as much, it seems, about the 2A developments, unless you're looking at alternative sources.
That's it.
It's yeah. little homegrown around here. You know, you got to roll up your sleeves every now and then, get rid of the, you know, get rid of all the frills and stuff. just for a little bit.
Things are changing, and gotta figure it out.
So how's everything else going? Are you still doing your gun activism or your programs? Or you had lots of things going on?
I mean, yeah, I definitely am. Right here, I was gonna do a little bit of a review on this upper I got. I guess I could do it here because I don't have the whole gun attached. So when I'm manipulating it, they won't take down my video. But that's good. I definitely did like that upper I got. It's a 458 SOCOM upper. So this is perfect, to be honest. I mean, and it was a good price. It cost $225. But that was it. Like, it was on sale. From Delta Defense.
Are you stimulating the economy?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. The 2A has to continue right now. I mean, they are trying to shoot up prices on everything. They're trying to shoot up prices. Reloading ammo and everything. Ammo like $50 for a box of 9mm. We're in here in this area. So
yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down on that. I mean, I'm picking up what you're putting down, but I'm hopefully it will be. I mean, soon enough, I will be transitioned out of this place. I think there's a couple of places that are. That actually still have ammo.
Yeah, pretty much online.
It's like, oh, I'm stunned. You know, this place has ammo, and at one point, you know, you pretty much have to go out of state, you know, to see if you can pull that off.
Yep. I mean, that's pretty much basically what I do. I mean, if I don't go out of state, then I'm paying overpriced ammo because I want it now.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what if they. I know there was some law. There was an extreme measure that they were trying to pass.
Yeah, I'm about to pull that one up right now. You're talking about the new assault weapons ban. They revived it and made a new one, and we got about 37 people sponsoring it. So, yes, everything's about to be redone to the extreme at this point.
More friends of mine that are going to be here for the big reveal, and honestly, I can't wait to show them.
You have a little bit of a reverb.
All right, guys. Breaking news. Diane.
Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was thinking about, I don't know. You know, I typically don't go into some of these hot button issues in terms of what is like transgenderism and that kind of it, because I think your friend, what's his name? I think I met him, or at least met him via this show. It was Right Winged Angel. He got into the whole Wade situation. Yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah, I probably did. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I was, you know.
Probably did. I mean,
and then there was a guy that I think. That debated him is the same guy that debated you, that debated Brandon Tatum. It's like this guy is becoming a household.
He's talking about
not a master debater.
Hey, your boy Mitch, you know how to give it up. Yeah, oh yeah, Mitch, Mitch is something else.
And then okay, and guess what? Now, then before it was all over with, when they wanted to get somebody else's perspective. he accused the Instagram page of I guess of comment or GIF suppression.
Yep. You don't want anybody else to be there.
You guys just don't want me to come out there because you guys are blocking me.
Yeah. Nah, he said that because I blocked him because he's somebody who if you don't agree eventually he'll go off and start going on a tangent and start calling you names. He'll do the immature stuff. I don't play those little games. So if we can't have a intellectual conversation, I'll leave it alone. Then he begged. Then he got to the point where I said, if you can't agree to disagree, then it's like we're wasting time. And then I told you we could still come up with a solution at the end when it comes to us debating it. That regardless. And it was like, I talk so long sometimes as far as when I get my point across with my big words that it's hard for him to come up with He said that on one of my debates. It's hard for me to come up.
Well, he was saying that. I think he was saying, "Well, you guys are spending too much time on that subject," and I'm just thinking, it's the stable. It's not. There's so many other issues. And what could be a bigger issue than destabilizing families? Pretty soon they're going to see. This is what was these things that were happening like decades ago. They were trying to tell people, black people in the 60s, that families were more of a Eurocentric thing. Now that came out in Uncle Tom. So somebody should put him on about Uncle. Tell him to go watch Uncle Tom.
You already know.
Because they're gonna put, you see a black family together, you're gonna start calling them white privilege now. You guys are, you gotta stop these people. Stop before they hurt somebody. Before somebody gets hurt.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, anything good is bad, huh?
So I just, but yeah, I just came on. I'm probably hang out for like another 10 minutes, and then I gotta dash off to another stop.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be on it for long. I'm about to play like one more little bit, and then I'm gone because I gotta get.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Feinstein just submitted the assault weapons ban. Sit by and watch this episode of Guns and Gadgets. You're going to want to know more. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. Well, we were all focused on H.R. 8 and H.R. 1446 and the voting that took place today. Dianne Feinstein has submitted her long-awaited assault weapons ban of 2021. I'll read you a couple quick quotes, tell you who's already co-sponsoring this, and then I'll have the link down below so you can read this bill by yourself. It's kind of the same one that we've had year after year from her, but I'm going to put this on the screen here. Senator Dianne Feinstein and Congressman David Cicilline today introduced the assault weapons ban, an updated bill to ban the sale, transfer, manufacture, and importation of military-style assault weapons and high-capacity ammunition magazines like were used in the massacre in Dayton, Ohio, where the shooter had a 100-round magazine attached to an assault rifle. It's been 17 years since the assault weapons ban expired, and the plague of gun violence continues to grow in this country, said Old Die 5. To be clear, this bill saves lives. When it was in place from 94 to 04, gun massacres declined by 37% compared with the decade before. After the ban expired, the number of massacres rose by 183%. We're now seeing a rise in domestic terrorism, and military-style assault weapons are increasingly becoming the guns of choice for these dangerous groups. I am hopeful that with the new administration and Democratic control of the Senate, we can finally pass common-sense gun reforms and remove these deadly weapons from our communities. Congressman Cicilline jumped in too. He said, assault weapons are designed for a single purpose, to kill as many people as possible in as short an amount of time as possible. That's why they are the weapon of choice for mass shooters and domestic terrorists. They are weapons of war and do not belong in our communities. I'll challenge you, Congressman Bobo, to tell me what war was fought with an AR-15. The answer is zero, none. Banning these weapons will make our cities and towns safer and more secure and help to reduce gun deaths. Now, on the screen are the 34 senators who have already co-sponsored this bill. It doesn't have a number yet. It was just introduced today. But we have a couple more quotes. Senator Murphy from Connecticut, he said, military-style assault weapons were designed to kill as many people as quickly as possible, period. There is no reason why these weapons should be sold to the public. President other than shall not be infringed. President Biden ran on passing common sense legislation to end the gun violence epidemic. The data is clear. An assault weapons ban will save lives. I'm proud to join Senator Feinstein in introducing this critical legislation. And not to be outdone, his compadre in the Senate in Connecticut, Senator Blumenthal said this. What do Las Vegas, Orlando, Newtown, Sutherland Springs, El Paso, and Parkland all have in common? These communities are a tragic shorthand for some of the deadliest mass shootings in our nation's history, all of which involve an assault weapons and high-capacity magazines are deadly and dangerous weapons of war that belong on battlefields, not our streets. They have no purpose for self-defense or hunting, and no business being in our schools, churches, and malls. By passing this legislation, Congress can honor the memory of the beautiful lives cut short by military-style assault weapons in far too many American cities. Well, Bobo, you don't get to tell me what I get to use to defend my family. You're a clown. So this is the first page of the bill. Like I said, the link will be down below for you to read, but some of the key things it's looking to do. It's going to ban the sale, the manufacture, the transfer, and importation of 205 different quote-unquote military-style assault weapons by specific name. And there's a grandfather period, so you get to keep your existing weapons. They're going to throw you that bone. It would also ban any assault weapon with the capacity to utilize a magazine that is not a fixed ammunition magazine and has one or more military characteristics to include a forward grip, a barrel shroud, threaded barrel, or a folding or telescoping stock. And you can keep your existing ones, of course. That's pretty much every military-style weapon that's out there. Of course, they're going to ban magazines and any other ammunition shooting devices that hold more than 10 rounds. It would require a background check on any future sales, any future trades, or any future gifting of an assault weapon covered by the bill. It would also require that grandfathered assault weapons are stored using a secure gun storage or a safety device like a trigger lock. It would prohibit the transfer of high-capacity ammunition magazines, and it would look to ban bump fire stocks and other devices that allow semi-automatic weapons. Now, they do have some bones in there. Like I said, it's grandfather clause. You can keep what you have. We're not coming after your guns, just everything in the future. Also, it exempts 2,200 different guns for hunting and household defense and recreational shooting. So we're being good gods for you peasants and peons. Like I said, link is down below. I just want everybody to know real quick that Dianne Feinstein's assault weapon ban of 2021 has been submitted. Rough draft link is down below. You can read that. Doesn't have a number as I'm recording this, but it already has big support. Mark my words, the same thing that they did today for HR 1446 will be done for this bill as well. And I will keep you posted every step of the way. Subscribe to Guns and Gadgets if you haven't already. This is the premier source for Second Amendment news. No matter where it happens, you'll find it.
All right, so that's basically it. But when more comes, I'll bring it to you.
All right. So the only thing I want to say is that from what I can tell is that this looks more like they are going to ride the January 6th wave as long as they can, and all the legislation that comes behind it is going to be targeting the DT. They're making a case for DT. And so they're going to wipe as many off the shelves as they can. And then to me, I think it's going to go a step further. So they're not letting the crisis go to waste when it comes to achieving their SDG peace goals. And that means disarming. Disarmament is just as high on their list as everything else. The education, the equality, the equity, all of these things are a part of those 17 sustainability development goals. And if you've seen the statue outside of, I'm not sure where that statue is, but it's definitely it's a revolver that's knotted up on the end. I'm not sure if they've had any classes or do they actually know how to lock down a freaking weapon, because that's not the way you thread. That's not how you keep somebody from firing a revolver, by twisting up. By twisting up a knot on the end of the barrel. So good luck with that. But yeah, I just posted a letter from Feinstein the other day, yesterday actually, but it wasn't on 2A. It was on the CV. You know, on the 11th was the anniversary. We're 365 days in from 14 days to stop the spread.
Right. There we go.
So subtract 14 from 365, and that gives you. So yeah, but that's where we apparently that's where we are, and I don't know. People with privilege better stand up. If you had some privilege shared with you, you better stand up. Looks like we've had some shared white privilege. If it exists, then that means it's possible to share it. Then, right?
Your white friends, let them rub it off on you, since you believe in it so much.
Well, look at Mark. Look at the simp Markle and Harry.
Man, tell me about it.
Does she look like she's hurt? That she's hurting, or she's in dire straits? I mean, genetically he's shared some things with her, right?
I mean, for Jesus Christ, even the Queen, Queen Elizabeth, their own grandmother was part black, but it's not necessarily based on the skin color specifically. It's based on keeping a specific lineage in the family. I mean, everybody knows that when it comes to the royal family. But if you're trying to appease somebody,
well, she couldn't be.
She's
not completely naive that she's going to go in there and she's not going to go in there and dethrone or overthrow anybody. No, that she had to be.
She doesn't want to do no work. She said it herself. She said, "I didn't want to be about none of this. I don't want to do the work." When he has to go and do his diplomatic work, I feel unattached to him. And okay, basically, it shouldn't be what you signed up for. Just say that. Come on, you feel like killing yourself with a baby in your stomach.
Well, she looks like she's expecting again. I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that filth, but is she expecting again?
Well, I'm not sure for right now,
but I mean, I'm saying she's. I don't have a lot of empathy for the royals of the world, the royals of the world.
The royals of the world.
I mean, especially somebody that came from she was I think she was a sub whatever actress here, and
wonderful Hollywood.
And the thing about it is the biggest scam artists, I think, they go from philanthropy or human rights or human activism to, I'm complaining now. She had all these cameos with Harry, in Africa, and as soon as you get to become a part of somebody's life in which you have opportunities and mediums to do that, to further that work, all you can do is jump on the populism crap and start complaining.
No, I'm a victim.
Yeah, I'm this is always
owning it.
I mean,
owning it. So I'm about to get off right now, but I'll be back on tonight.
All right. Well, thanks so much for what you're doing, and I'll see you guys around.
All right. Appreciate y'all for this 40 minutes, and we'll be back on tonight. Like, follow, share, and subscribe to your boy and Black Spring with Appreciate you.